Hi everyone, this is Dave from Geekanoids and I'm really pleased to bring you my review of the Canon EOS 70D. This is it here, and I've left it actually with my Rode Stereo Video Mic Pro on at the moment, just because I want to demonstrate something to you in a short while. So please do bear in mind that although this is primarily a sort of photography camera, it's fantastic for video capture as well. Now, throughout my years, just a bit of background, I've been doing YouTube for 7 years now, and I've used a lot of Canon cameras. In fact, my very first video was captured with a little Canon compact PowerShot camera. Throughout the years, I've tested a lot of compact cameras, also a lot of DSLRs, and also a lot of their full frame cameras as well. I've used the Canon 5D Mark III for quite a while now, so I'm very familiar with how Canon DSLRs work, the menu systems, etc., and how the whole system's put together. And prior to this, the 60D was probably the nearest to this particular model that I'd used, and of course the 700D, which offered up some really quite impressive autofocus features, but not fantastic. This, on the other hand, takes things to a whole new level. Now, yes, it is a photographer's camera for taking photos, but a lot of people choose a DSLR now that does good video as well, and Canons do superb video capture. This particular one, the 70D, actually uses something called dual pixel CMOS autofocus. I won't go into the technical details of what it does, but what it results in is some really good autofocus during video capture. Now, I will leave links below to my unboxing of this and also my video test, so you get to see how it actually performs with regards to autofocus. It's not perfect, it still hunts in and out a little bit, but it is very, very good indeed. I've been very impressed with how this has been performing. Now, on to my opinion of the 70D. Now, this is the one with the 18 to 135mm lens on. You can buy body only, you can buy it with an 18 to 55, or this one with the 18 to 135. The 18 to 135 lens, first of all, it's an STM lens, so it's very, very quiet during autofocus. It's got a lovely long zoom range on it, really smooth controls, and it is a fantastic lens. Very, very good. If you can afford to get it with the 18 to 135, instead of the 18 to 55, I highly recommend it. It's a much, much better choice. Now, I told you I left this on for a purpose, and this is just to really demonstrate one of the things I don't like on this camera. Now, if I take the screen out to the side here, you can see there, and then if I flip it round, you can see that the microphone input gets in the way of the screen a little bit. This is something that's puzzled me for a long, long time with Canon DSLRs and other DSLRs as well, not just the Canon range, is why they have the controls on this side where they get in the way of the screen. They don't get in the way too much, it's not a deal breaker, but why not position all of these controls somewhere else? I know they can't position them this side because this is where you grip the camera, but at least consider positioning maybe the microphone one out of the way of the actual flip out screen. For example, I'm recording this on my Panasonic Lumix DMC-G6, and they position their microphone input on the front here, so when the screen flips out, I've still got full view of the screen. The microphone cable's not getting in the way of the screen at all. So just something that I think that Canon could reposition. Other than that, I've been really pleased with how this has been performing. Photography wise, it's very quick to lock onto focus. That new sensor, I think, really does speed up the game when it comes to getting focus when you're taking photos. The frame rate you can capture photos at, the clarity of the photos, very, very good indeed. All of the controls, we've got the mode dial on the top here, we've got all of the controls on the back panel. Let me give you a quick look at that. Very, very well laid out and very easy to access. Again, we've got another mode dial on the top here as well for changing settings. All really well positioned. Depth of field preview is just down here underneath the lens. That's one of the ones that's a little bit more tricky to get to and could have been a little bit bigger in my opinion. It's just a little bit tiny in there, if I just show you just in there. So that's one of the things. The other thing, again, it's not a deal breaker, but if I open this up, we've still only got one memory card slot. Now I know if you go further up in the range, you can get dual memory card slots, and if you buy a camera from Nikon, for example, you can get one with dual memory card slots. Yeah, it's not going to make me choose another camera over this. It just would have been nice if Canon had given us a little bit extra and given us dual memory cards. The screen though is absolutely fantastic. It's a touch sensitive screen. It works extremely well and is a joy to use. And even the menu system is so nice to use on the touch screen now, whereas in previous versions it wasn't that great. So they have upped their game with regards to the user interface. Where it wins me over is for video capture. It's absolutely fantastic. If you're trying to capture videos with nice depth of field where the background is sort of out of focus, something like a DSLR is ideal for doing that. Prior to the 70D, I maybe wouldn't have suggested or recommended a DSLR for video use because the autofocus wasn't that fantastic. It's not perfect still on this, but it is acceptable. So I think that this is a great choice. If you're into photography, but you also want to actually capture really good quality, full HD 1080p videos, the Canon EOS 70D is a really good choice. It's quite a big camera to carry around. If I was recommending a camera to somebody for their first purchase, I would say look at the Canon EOS 70D, but also consider a Micro Four Thirds camera, maybe one of the Panasonic range, because that's a lot more compact package and you might find yourself carrying it around more places. My G6 I'm recording this on comes with me a lot more than the 70D because this is quite bulky and heavy with this big lens on the front. So consider both of those. But as I said, the Canon 70D, they've really hit the nail on the head here by introducing this dual pixel CMOS autofocus. It works extremely well and makes this a very useful tool for any video maker come photographer. So thanks very much for watching this video. If you've got any questions about the 70D, please do leave them in the comments section below. Thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe to the channel and I'll see you all in the next video.